Wandavision episode 3 just came out today, and it was a lot more interesting, I feel, than the other episodes. Um, well, it looked like it was, the era looked like it was from the 70s, the colors, and I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was based off of the Brady Bunch. This is probably actually my favorite episode so far, not only because of the humor, like just the episode itself, but more of like the mystery being unraveled a bit more. Like the first instance was, I feel, in the beginning when I think his name is Herb, the neighbor. He was sawing through the wall that between the houses and all that. That was weird. And then it was like really weird. It didn't help that my Disney Plus was screwing up for some reason. I think my internet was going a little bit haywire this morning. Uh, like Vision is mentioning that something is wrong and all that. Like something is very wrong where like they don't know what's going on, and all of a sudden like it cuts and he's back, rewinded a bit. Like it wasn't like super rewind like the end of the last episode with the beekeeper. It was just boom. We're skipping it, right? I thought that was pretty creepy. And then uh like it looks like the townspeople, at least Agnes and Herb, know something's wrong. At least with Geraldine, and it's really weird. And and then when Geraldine mentions Pietro and Ultron, Wanda goes a little nuts. She looks evil, actually, and I think that might reinforce a bunch of theories that she is the one who's causing all of Westview to be in the state it's in. Another thing this episode does, it introduces two prominent superheroes. Um, Tommy and Billy, and they're founding members of the Young Avengers. Tommy being Speed, like the speedster of the Young Avengers, and Billy being Wiccan, and being like a sorcerer, Wanda, Doctor Strange type character. Very cool. So right, it obviously looks like right now that Disney is actually looking into pushing this Young Avengers project, something like that. So far, we got Billy and Tommy. If they actually age them up and have them be superheroes, you have Kate Bishop and Hawkeye, and then you also have uh, America Chavez and Doctor Strange 2. Who else is there? Ms. Marvel, if they want to add her to it too. That's 5. Uh, I guess you could do Hulkling if I'm not sure where you'd put him in. Could be Captain Marvel 2. Could be Secret Invasion. Who knows? But you can't really have the Young Avengers without Hulkling. I don't feel like he's a founding member. There's also, there's also Ironheart. So Ironheart might be in that, play a role. But her and Ms. Marvel are more champions. But you can always mesh them together. Doesn't really make much of a difference. So this episode, not much actually happens except for the birth of Billy and Tommy. It's just more like plot progression, and you can once Geraldine is ejected from the Westview, like the Wanda's Westview, it really looks like or it looks like Sword is stationed right outside the town, like, and it's very reminiscent of the first Thor when Thor's hammer lands in like New Mexico or something, and Shield had like quarantined it and like set up shop there. That's what it made me feel like, and all that. I forgot to mention last episode, or the last video, I think, the commercials, and we like the little commercial bits. The first one was the microwave, or not the toaster, sorry, and it was like a Stark toaster, and that was very reminiscent, or at least a reference or an Easter egg to the bomb that that struck her house in Sokovia that wouldn't go off, and like the constant ticking without that toaster going off, the toaster going off, was really felt like that was like reinforcing the fact that that was a reference to the bomb that wouldn't go off in her house that killed her parents and all that. And then you have Strucker, the watch. That was an obvious reference to a Baron von Strucker, the Hydra guy who from Age of Ultron, who gave Wanda and Pietro their powers. And then there was also, in this episode, the Hydra soap. It was blue. It looked a bit like the same color as Loki's scepter. And Hydra, the people who gave them their powers, and the scepter, which gave them the power. Like Hydra, like worked with the scepter and all that. Yeah, if you watched the movie, hopefully by this point, for watching WandaVision, but overall, this episode it's pretty good. The series in general, pretty good. I like it a lot. We're finally getting into like the whole like what's going on part of the story. Episode 1 and 2 kind of touched on it. Episode 2 more than 1, but in this episode it was way more like something is weird, because they had like way more moments where something was off. And yeah, so overall I liked it a lot. Very different, probably the most different Marvel project so far. So we'll see what happens with that. So next week, a new episode will come out. Hopefully, we get more answers, more questions, maybe. And I wonder what era we'll do next. I wonder if he'll stay in the 70s or move up to the 80s. Who knows? So we'll see. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. I would subscribe to keep up. I got other videos on the way. I plan on doing a Avengers Disassembled and House of M video mashup, maybe separate. I don't know. Trying to like explain what's going on and see how they might pull from the books. So we'll see with that. So see you next time, and bye bye.